So today I'm going to do an unboxing video. Unboxing videos have become very popular. According to YouTube, online users viewed unboxing videos more than 1.1 billion times for a total of 60 million hours in 2015. What drives us to seek out and watch these videos in massive droves? Three things: curiosity, sense gratification, and what Neil Young calls, quote, restless consumerism. Neil Young sings, "The restless consumer flies around the world each day with such an appetite for taste and grace. The restless consumer lies asleep in her hotel with such an appetite for anything that sells." We think we'll be happy by accumulating more and more products. The fact is, however, that these things will not make us happy, because the happiness derived from sense gratification of the senses is temporary. And when we work so hard to make money and accumulate these products and then spend millions of hours looking at unboxing videos instead of reading spiritual books or chanting God's names, then the needs of our souls are neglected. It's like polishing the cage of a bird and neglecting to feed it. If you polish the bird cage very nicely, the cage might look very beautiful, but what happens if you don't feed the bird inside the cage? The bird dies. So, today we're going to do an unboxing video, but we're not going to do it for a product that people are normally associating with these unboxing videos. Today we're doing it for the sake of spiritual nourishment and real scientific education. We're going to use the example of a product that's nicely packaged, easy to open, delicious, nutritious, and beautiful. You might be guessing that this product would be food, and you would be right. The name of the product is green peas. We're going to shell some right now. I'll turn the camera down so you can see the process of unboxing. As you can see, these peas are very nicely packaged. They've got a little vein right here for easy unpacking. They remain fresh without requiring refrigeration for quite some time. Now, what company did I get these peas from? My wife bought these from the farmer's market. And you can take some of these peas, and after you get done shelling them, or you can put them in the ground and they just automatically make hundreds and hundreds of more peas for free with hardly any endeavor. And there's no need to work hard like an ass and fly around the world obtaining various products for our sense gratification, when all that we need here on earth is provided to us by nature. Whenever we say nature, there must be a question: whose nature? That would be God's nature. The so-called scientists say that these things, like these peas here, are all a result of a random combination of chemicals. Now, how likely is that? If you take a bunch of chemicals and mix them together, you'd probably get a grayish-greenish goo that would probably be toxic. It would smell like shit, and if you drank it, you would die. But somehow or other, these random combinations of chemicals here are all delicious, nutritious, they're good for you, and they're beautiful, they're symmetrical, they're easy to unpack, as you will see in a second. And see, you just take the end and peel it off like this, and then you take your fingernails and unpack it like this, and then the peas just fall out. Very simple. So, what are the chances of that happening by random chance? What are actually the odds of that happening? Actually, a scientist came up with his name is Eugene Wigner. He worked on probability theory. So you have to take the side that has the vein in it, and you just snap it off here and then pull it back, and then the pea pod will open like this. Actually, if I ever become a guru, I wanted my name to be number 10 can Srila Garbanzo Bean Chickpea Pod. So I think that's a good name for me, because I like these products. So anyway, he came up with a number for actually the chances of this happening. And what are the chances of a self-replicating unit like these peas arising from a random combination of chemicals from chance? What is that number that he came up with? Well, 0. There is 0 chance of that happening in nature, according to mathematics. So, everything in nature works for the good of everything else. It's a symbiotic relationship. So, God created all the commodities on the earth that way, and any other explanation, like random combination of chemicals or natural selection or anything like that, this doesn't make any sense. So he placed all these commodities here for us for our sustenance. And as devotees, we cook these foods and then with love and devotion and offer them to Krishna. Here you can see where we offer them to Lord Nrsingadev. And when we offer with love and devotion, then he accepts them. And after he accepts them, he can eat with his eyes. He actually he doesn't actually eat them. He does eat them, and he can taste them. But he can eat with his eyes or any other of his various senses, because all of his senses are absolute. And he can eat with his eyes, he can hear with his nose, he can do anything with any of his senses. So that is called the absolute nature of God. So when we offer this food, this actually becomes spiritualized. The food actually becomes spiritualized, and it tastes hundreds and hundreds, actually unlimitedly better than any other kind of food, because Krishna tasted it. And so if you ever had the experience of taking prasadam, you would know that. And it seems inconceivable, but it's true. So I recommend that everybody try to offer their food. Krishna recommends that you do everything as an offering to him, because we have rituals in society. If we offer that ritual to God, then we're performing sacrifice. It's an act of gratitude, and it's an act of love for him providing all these materials for us for our sustenance. So Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer or give away, whatever austerities you may perform, do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering unto me. And when we do that, we become the greatest yogis, and we develop love for Krishna, and we go back home, back to Godhead. It's as simple as that. Thank you very much.